Oh, well. It's... Oh, wow! A floating light! I want to chase it. I'm a little scared.
Đấy, sáng cái này đâu? Hang in there. I'm all right. Oh, who are you? My name's Charlotte. So you can call me Charlotte. Your light was so bright, I woke up. I see. I have no other option. So I suppose you'll do. Hold on. What? Oh, never mind. I'll tell you later. Please, I need you to take me to the Priest of Light in Wendel. I can't fly any further on my own. Oh, you need to see my grandpa. Okay, leave it to me. I can take you along for the ride. Was that Astoria? What happened? Oh... We need to get going. Let me rest inside you for a bit. You won't see me, but don't worry, I'm still here. Huh? Don't delay. We must see to Astoria. There's a voice in my head! Hurry! Okie dokie. I'm sorry to make you go all the way to Wendell. Oh, don't worry. I'm trying to get home anyway. I see. I didn't realize you lived with His Eminence, the Priest of Light.
Hey!
everyone.
This looks like the work of Beastmen.
This is terrible!
There is no time to waste. We have to get to the Priest of Light as soon as possible.
I'd be in Wendell by now. Not fair. Oh, actually...
You say a fairy's gonna help us get inside? Oh, you must mean the light from the forest. I am so glad she's your problem and not mine. Wow. No thank you. So, is she gonna let us in or what? Oh, and you can help me get to Wendell, by the way. I could use a break.
In Altena, the kingdom of magicians, the true queen's magic was all that kept the freezing temperatures of the surrounding snowy lands at bay. But as the mana of the world grew weaker, so did her power. Bit by bit, the ice and cold began to encroach on the castle.
Citizens, we all feel the magic draining from the land as mana weakens. For our mighty kingdom of Altena, this is of grave concern. We shall not sit idly while our country crumbles. No, we must open the forbidden portal to the Sanctuary of Mana, and then we can obtain the Sword of Mana.
I thought that was true.
Be still. Legend says the portal to the Sanctuary of Mana only appears after activating the Mana Stones throughout the world. Obviously, no country would willingly give up a precious Mana Stone, so we expect a certain amount of resistance. We shall muster our strength and take the Mana Stones by force. Our true queen will obtain the Sword of Mana to rule her magic empire.
Long live the true queen! Glory to Altena!
Oh, come on, Jose! Please.
Hush! No need to shout, Your Highness. Honestly, you know, I used to be the sharpest of the great magic users in...
Oh, hang on. I do not need another trip down your winding memory lane. Just teach me the rest of yesterday's lesson.
I've told you time and time again, you cannot use magic simply by learning the steps. Your magic has not manifested because you rely on form instead of spirit.
Oh, please, not another lecture. Fine, I just won't ask for lessons anymore then. Take that.
Oh, this child.
Look, there's Victor. Hey, Victor! Hey!
Oh, morning, Your Highness. Have you finished your magic lessons already? You know Jose complains to me whenever you skip lessons, right? But please consider my plight next time, Your Highness.
Angela, princess and heir to the throne of Altena. With a heavy burden dogging her steps, Angela grew up fatherless in the shadow of her mother's royal duties. Her childhood was extremely lonely. Instead of affection from her mother, it seemed all she received were scoldings. Though she knew that the queen had important responsibilities that kept the two from playing, that knowledge didn't stop Angela's frustrated tears. Starved for attention, the princess grew into a rebellious youth. She often acted out, playing pranks on members of the court. Though Angela became a renowned beauty, much like her mother, she remained woefully unable to wield the magic power of her bloodline. That lack of talent was never far from her mind.
Ugh, I am so bored. Why does nothing ever happen around here?
ตัวเด็กเยอะอ้าวเหลือหนึ่งตายแล้วลุงกันน่ะอยากรู้เสือกอ่ะคุยกันคุยด้วยดิน่ารักเชียวทำไมต้องจับคู่คุยกันด้วยวะเป็นดีๆระวังโดนเวทมนต์คุณเหรอ
The Crimson Wizard is training the mages harder than ever. I heard some were injured, but I suppose that's one of the dangers of war. I'm not sure, but the Crimson Wizard might be as powerful as Her Majesty the Queen now.
Oh, there you are! Your Highness, the Queen and her advisor have called for you. I will wait for you in the gardens. Now is not the time to dawdle.
Please hurry, Your Highness.
แก่งแล้วก็มีคนมาบดกิ่ง
This is urgent. Her Majesty is preparing our troops to invade Valsena across the sea. We must go to her, Your Highness.
ไม่ไปอ่ะอยากไปเที่ยวนอกปราสาทเลยไปห้องบัลลังก์มีแต่สาวๆปราสาทนี้ปราสาทหรือฮาเลม
Your Majesty, I believe you sent for me?
Angela, allow me to explain. As you know, we must control the Mana Stones to gain access to the sanctuary. That is the reason for our invasion. Legend says if we activate the energy of the Mana Stones in the world, the portal will open. And we don't question legend. We shall begin with the Altenish Mana Stone.
How will you do that?
We will use a forbidden magic spell, outlawed because it takes the life of the enchanter in exchange for that mana energy. However, my associate and I are too important for this sacrifice. If we use your body as a vessel for that cursed magic, your death would act as the catalyst we need to release the Mana Stone's true power.
But Mother!
You've been a useless blight on my lineage for far too long. To think that my daughter could be so weak and powerless. Under these circumstances, sacrificing yourself for the spell is the most fitting end for my heir. Now come, my child.
No!
No!
She's gone.
เรากระจอกได้ไงรอบนี้เฉยอารมณ์ตอนตกใจเหมือนยกองน้ำเวลาไฟไหม้ใช่ไหมอ้าวสาวน้อยไม่ขีดไฟนะจุดขีดไฟแก้หนาว
I'm outside the castle. But why would my mother? I can't return, but I have no idea what to do now. Wasn't there a village to the east? That might be my only option at this point.
ที่ตะวันออกวะคิดเลยวะก่อนจะไฟจะมีชุดเครื่องหมายไม่ได้เฮ้ยอะไรเนี่ยตัวเหี้ยอะไรเนี่ยถ้าตลกมึงจะถืออาวุธทำไมหน้าตาแบบนี้ถืออาวุธด้วยเอาวิ่งมาใส่ด้วยโหตัวไม่ใช่เล็กนี่หว่าไม่เห็นตีเลยไม่สู้เหรอโธ่
I actually won. I think.
ว้าวชนะด้วยว่านะนี่มันไม่สู้หลับอยู่ก็ใส่ขี้เศร้า อ้อย่าสู้ดิ180 บาทโอ้โหนอนได้หลายคืนเลยอ้าวหมดแรงซะงั้นเกี้ยงคึกเลยโอ้ยัดเขาอันหนาวเนี่ยไม่ขีดไฟก็ดูใส่เสื้อซะโอ้โหตายใส่เสื้อว่าวิวขนาดนี้ต้องบอกหนาวอยากกลับบ้านเมื่อกี้หนีมาทำไมใส่เสื้อว่าวิวขนาดนี้มันเดินในหิมะแล้วบอกหนาวโถแองเจล่าในประสาทเสื้อคลุมเยอะแยะ
Where am I?
ตกลงใครช่วยใครกันแน่วะในตอนภาคแรกชาร์ลอตช่วยแองเจล่าอินเวสเกตเท้ามีอะไรขโมยไว้เดี๋ยวก็พาเรามานอนแล้ว
Oh, good, you're awake.
โอ้ตื่นแล้ว
My daughter found you in the snowfield.
ลูกสาวฉันเจอเธอใน
We brought you back to
ทุ่งหิ
Olren.
มะลูกเราพาเธอกลับ
Please
มา
rest
ที่นี่
until you feel well.
พักได้ดีกว่าคุณจะรู้สึกดีขึ้นนะ
Cheery, look! Our guest woke up.
เชียร์ลี่ชื่อแปลกๆอะไรนั่นเลย
Yay! Can I play with her? Huh?
จะเล่นกับกูอีกไม่เอากูไม่เล่นด้วย
No, don't bother
ดีดูลูกซะ
but I'll play with you.
ไปเล่นกับลูกแทนดีแล้วอย่าให้คนแปลกเล่นลูกเล่นกับคนแปลกหน้าโอ้ซึ้งจะให้กูแดชจังแดชคืออะไรให้ออกได้ง่ายๆได้ไงขอกินผลไม้หน่อยของคุณยายไม่เอาก็ได้ว่าไม่อยากแย่งคนแก่
I think I'll go for a walk to boost
โอ้
my
โหหิมะขนาดนี้โอ้โหคนขายมึงล่าเลยเงิน
Welcome. Lots of wares to browse. Oh, good choice.
I'll make use of this.
again.
ชาลอตกูยังไม่ซื้อให้เลยนะมึงสังเกตซื้อที่ไหน
Welcome. Lots of wares to browse.
ขนมจริงด้วย Return party to entrance.
Oh, good choice.
ซื้อไว้อันไม่เอาละ MP เฮ้ยเรานักเวทโอ้โห MP แพงชิบหาย
Oh, good choice. You come again. Come again.
ขายแล้วยัง
Welcome. Lots of wares to
Sit
browse.
อันนึง
I love shopping.
Come again.
ขายอะไรไหมโอ้โหให้เงินเป็นผับเลยนี่ขายอะไรเนี่ยขายเวทมนต์ขายฮิวก็ยังดียืนนิ่งขนาดนี้คงไม่ขายแล้วขายเหล้าบาร์มีบันไดปีนไปเลยนะโอ้โหอ้าวโทรไปที่ทำอะไรวะข้าวหัวกูเองหัวก็ไปล่าข้าวหัวข้าวหัวเอ็นเกล่าไม่มีเองสองตัว
Welcome. Come again.
อ้าวหัวแสง
Ma'am, I don't know what to do. Please give me guidance.
Sometimes people lose any last spark of hope and fall into the deepest despair. When that happens, you must go to Holy City Wendell and seek advice from His Eminence, the Priest of Light.
The Priest of Light?
To find your way through the darkness of despair, you will need a guiding light. Go to Wendell, child. That is your fate.
ชะตากรรมกูต้องไปเวนเดล
Come on! This fraud told me the same thing. Go to Wendell or whatever. All I asked was whether my next child was going to be a boy or a girl.
โอ้โหยายบอกทุกคนไปเวนเดลตายแล้วยายนี่แม่นเลยนะ
Holy City Wendell, huh? I don't know what awaits me there, but I guess it's bound to be better than getting caught here in my own kingdom. I'll go. I mean, nothing could possibly be worse than staying cooped up in a castle. And if I learn how to handle my magic, maybe my mother will welcome me back. There's a chance, at least. ต้องวิ่งหรอก
Heart heavy with the Queen's rejection, Angela left Altena as a wanted criminal with a price on her head.
Oh, how silly of me. I never asked your name. Charlotte, huh? All right then. Lead on, Charlotte.
ไป Charlotte กำลังสงสัยอยู่ถ้าไม่เล่นเรื่องมันจะเร็วๆนี้เลยสลับไงวะ Sweet
Don't keep me waiting I'm on the job Don't keep me waiting
อ๋อเร็วแล้วเนี่ยเอาชนอีกแล้ว
So impatient
โง่จังจัดการให้ไป
There you should be fine now
พวกเราไปกันได้แล้วรับหน้าที่ชนโอ้โหเรียกว่าถึงเลย
Finally I can go home But there are still lots of monsters in the cavern Gotta take care
Well, as the princess of Altena, I've had training. I'll take monsters over the Altanish forces any day.
ฉันเป็นเจ้าหญิงนะการให้ดูเลยมันเป็นตามแสงเนี่ยแบบว่า
Don't blow it I've got this
You win.
It's over
All right
See that?
เขามีสองตัวเรียวเป่งเลยโดนลุมมานานตัวเลย
Come on Let's help each other
ลุมมันบ้างนะไม่รักพวกกูลุมมันบ้างเฮ้ยอะไรวะปล่อยเว้นหลับเหรอหลับป่ะ
As if You wish
ลุมมันพลังแห่งผู้หญิง
What idiot decided to fight in this cave?
เขาห้ามไปนะต้องไปไปไหนไม่รู้โอ้โหดีนะหลบไม่ได้ตกก้อนเลยตกก้อนแถวตามเส้น
We can take this enemy in no time. Wonga!
ขอดูพลังเลย
Leave it to me, Rocky!
พลังไอ้กัญชาไม่มีอะไรวะยาพิษยาพิษยาหลับกันหมดเลยนอนสบายเลย
You'll regret this!
ปังอะไรวะ
Easy peasy! I'm on the job! Fine then, here I go! This one's a doozy!
ตกตัว
Too gross and dark in this cave!
เจ้าไปเดียวตรงไปไปโอ้โหไอ้ตรงนี้นิดนึงอ่ะนอนอยู่ดีโอ้โหเวียงขวาเนี่ย
And with that, peace has returned! I've got you!
โอ้ย10แรงวะพัดตกตูดตกตูดฟัง
Too gross and dark in this cave! Careful! It's the enemy!
มาริโอ้ย
You wish!
อย่างเวียงชิบไปเนี่ย
Let's hurry along!
จะรับไหนอ่ะ นหายไปไหนแล้วโฮลี่ซิตี้เวนเดลโอ้โหความศักดิ์สิทธิ์ใหญ่ขนาดนี้
I made it home! Finally! Thank you so much for taking me here. Hurry! We need to request an audience with His Eminence.
นี่เมืองเหรอ
Hurry! We need to request an audience with His Eminence.
อะไรวะหมาเดี๋ยวโอ้โหจะแวะจริงๆมันบอกให้รีบไปอ้าวโอ้ยยังไงเนี่ยใช่ภาษาอะไรหายโอ้ยพร้อมลุง
Charlotte, where have you been?
I'm sorry, but he was...
What happened?
Some beastman came and hurt him, and then a strange man came and took him. He used magic, like wolf, and
I don't understand.
What I mean is, a creepy man took Heath, and now he's in trouble.
How could this be?
So you're the priest of light, hmm?
เออ
You're
เอาเราไปเดี๋ยวฉันคุย
plainer than I expected. I was hoping you might have some wisdom to share.
Well,
Wait! I have something to say. Your
เรา
Eminence,
เขียนกัน
please listen. I have come from the Sanctuary of Mana to tell you that the mana tree is withering.
แล้วมันจะเอส
Mana
จะรีบออ
power
กมา
grows weaker by the day.
withering? But without the mana tree, the seals on the mana stones will break. The Benevodons will be released into the world.
What's a Benevolodon?
Charlotte, this is terrible. Young as you are, you've been chosen by Fairy. This means that you and you alone can retrieve the Sword of Mana from the Sanctuary.
What's wrong, Grandpa? Fairy, is Grandpa okay? He is getting old. I'm sorry. With the mana in the world so depleted, a fairy can't leave the sanctuary for long without a host. If I hadn't found you, I wouldn't have made it.
ทำไม่ชัดเลย
Oh, what's going on, Fairy? Come on! I hate it when you leave me out of the loop. Just use Grandpa as your host instead, then.
Would that I were able to bear your burdens. However, once a fairy finds a host, they are bound to them for their whole life. Only death can part them.
What? No! I don't want a sword! Your Eminence, please allow Charlotte to follow her destiny. She is the only one who can obtain the Sword of Mana. She has to do this?
The goddess of mana has bestowed a harsh fate upon my poor granddaughter. Please take care on your journey, Charlotte.
Hang on! You can't decide for me! I don't want to go! Charlotte, don't you want to save Heath? There's still an evil aura around where he was taken. You need the power of mana in order to get him back. But what is the Sword of Mana anyway?
The Sword of Mana is the embodiment of the ancient power of mana, guiding force of spirits. It is an alternate form of the Golden Wand used to create the world itself. The one who holds the Mana Sword gains awesome power. The sword lies in the roots of the Mana Tree, waiting. Before the Mana Tree withers completely, you must reclaim the sword and awaken the Goddess of Mana once more. She alone can bring peace to the realm and grant you your wish.
The more the Mana Tree withers, the stronger the villain who stole Heath becomes. You need to save him now. Why did you say so in the first place? Let's go save Heath. Where is the Sanctuary of Mana? I am so sorry. But with mana so depleted, I don't have enough power to open the portal to the Sanctuary. Not by myself.
Throughout the world are 8 points of mana energy. Mana stones, sealing away the fearsome Benevodons. If you activate the mana stones, the portal connecting our world to the Sanctuary of Mana should appear. Through that portal is the Sanctuary. However, you should know that the energy inside the 8 mana stones was sealed on purpose as the Mana Goddess began her slumber.
So, what do I do?
In ages past, there once was an ancient spell used to control the energy from the mana stones and bend it to the user's will. However, countries refused to allow each other any control of the spell and use of the mana stones. The war that followed caused unspeakable damage. It was near. The survivors cursed the magic to avoid future tragedy and forbade anyone from using it. Now the life of any person who uses the spell will be forfeit. There is no longer anyone alive who knows how to work this cursed spell.
Oh. There may be one way. If we borrow the powers of the elemental spirits that reside near the mana stones instead, I can combine their powers with what remains.
Splendid! This is a take fairy with what remains.
So, wait. The Sword of Mana? Hey, take me with you. Please, come on.
Certainly. And the more elementals we meet, the more magic you can learn yourself.
ไม่ได้อีกที่ไหนไม่ได้เสียงก่อนคุณภาพอินเทอร์เน็ตไม่โคตรตกเลยโดดได้เปล่าโอ้โหโดดได้ชัดจังวะยังไม่ชัดร่าเริงเกินนะ
Welcome.
ภาพให้ดีไม่ชัดเลย